All right, let's be honest. Have you ever wished you could just clone yourself just to get through your insane workload? Well, today we're going to talk about something pretty close. We're diving into how you can build a digital version of you, an AI twin that could literally become your most valuable colleague. I mean, just think about that quote for a second. To create a digital twin of you, with your way of speaking, with your voice, we're not talking about some generic chatbot. Imagine an AI that doesn't just sound like you, but actually gets you. It understands your context, your priorities, your expertise. And believe me, this isn't science fiction anymore. It's the very real goal of what we call a personal AI twin. So let's talk about the problem this all solves. For any of you who are founders, executives, or even just busy creators, you know the feeling. The daily grind, endless emails, back-to-back meetings, all that data entry. It creates what experts are calling cognitive friction. You know, it's that constant feeling of being pulled away from the work that really matters. And look, this isn't just some abstract theoretical problem. This whole explainer was sparked by a direct request from a founder, someone running two businesses, desperately looking for a way to get their time and focus back. So what we're doing today? It's the answer to that very real quest. Okay, so let's get right into it. What is an AI twin, really? You've got to understand this is a massive leap beyond the assistance and automation tools we're all used to. It's designed to be a true extension of you. You know, the whole idea of a digital twin didn't start with people. It actually comes from heavy industry. Think about it. Engineers would create these perfect virtual replicas of jet engines or even entire factories. Why? So they could run simulations, test for failures, and predict maintenance needs. Super powerful concept, right? But that was just the beginning. But a personal AI twin? That's a whole different ballgame. It takes that core concept and makes it personal and dynamic. See, it's not a static model of a machine. It's a living, breathing representation of your knowledge and your way of thinking. And the coolest part, it grows and evolves right alongside you. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. This chart shows the evolution we've all been living through. We started with traditional automation, right? Stuff based on hard-coded if this, then that rules. Then we got AI assistants or co-pilots that give us suggestions when we prompt them. But the AI twin, that's the final step. We're talking about goal-directed autonomous systems that can see a complex task through from start to finish all on their own. And this isn't just a cool idea on a slide. The data is already coming in. When companies deploy these kinds of AI systems in the real world, they're seeing an average productivity boost of 14%. That's huge. And it acts as both a performance enhancer for seasoned pros and a fantastic knowledge bridge for newer team members. Okay, so we've covered the what and the why. Now it's time for the how. How do you actually build one of these things? Well, it's not as crazy as it sounds. It really boils down to a clear three-part blueprint for creating your own digital colleague. It's pretty straightforward, really. Step 1, you connect your data sources, you give it access to your world. Step 2, you configure its persona so it actually reflects your personal style and voice. And finally, step 3, you choose the platform, the engine that's going to bring it all to life. Okay, this is absolutely crucial. You are in complete control. Your twin's capabilities are defined entirely by the permissions you grant it. Think of this table as showing the senses you're giving it. Do you want it to read your email, organize your drive, manage your calendar? You decide. Now, here's a little secret that makes true autonomy possible. It's a technical thing called a refresh token, but think of it like a master key that renews itself. It allows the AI to securely keep working for you, in the background, 24/7, without you having to constantly log in and prove it's you. It's what makes it persistent. And this step, this is where it starts to feel real. You're giving your AI a tangible identity. You set a name, you pick an avatar. Suddenly, it stops being just a piece of software and it becomes a real colleague in your digital workspace, someone you can actually @mention and collaborate with. And the good news is, you've got options for where to build this. You can go big with enterprise platforms like Google's Vertex AI, or if you want maximum control and you're a bit more hands-on, you could use a self-hosted open source framework. And then there are commercial platforms that are hyper-focused on creating these personal AIs. The ecosystem is growing fast. All right, now we get to the fun part, the payoff. What can your AI twin actually do for you? Let's look at some of the game-changing use cases that go way beyond just, setting a reminder. First things first, you have to get this distinction clear in your head. Assistance versus automation. An assistant is helpful, right? It helps you draft a reply. But an autonomous twin, It drafts the reply, schedules the follow-up meeting, and updates the project tracker in the background, all without you lifting a finger. See the difference? It's huge. I think for most of us, one of the biggest, most immediate wins is inbox management. Just imagine this, your twin autonomously processing your email based on your priorities, drafting replies in your unique voice. I mean, that alone could save you hours every single week. What would you do with that time? But the big question is, how can you trust it? This is where this simple rule of three framework comes in. It's brilliant, and it ensures you're always in control. First, you absorb what the AI has drafted. Then, you align it with your exact intent, maybe a small tweak here or there. And finally, you approve. You make the final call. It's a true partnership. But the real power here, the thing that changes everything, is decoupling your output from your time. Your AI twin lets you literally be in multiple places at once. It lets you scale your personal touch and your expertise in ways that were just flat out impossible before. And look, this doesn't have to be some all-or-nothing leap into the future. You can ease into it. This chart shows the maturity journey. You can start small, letting your twin handle simple FAQs, maybe 5–10% of the load. Then you can graduate to having it assist with more complex workflows. And eventually, you can build up to a place where it's handling full autonomous resolution for over half your tasks. So, after all that, seeing the problem, the blueprint, the incredible possibilities, where does this leave us? What does this technology really mean for the future of how we work? I think the most important thing is to reframe how we think about this. This is not just another app or tool. It's your digital colleague. It's your personal OS. It's a privacy-first partner that's designed to help you be on your best day every single day by handling all the stuff that drags you down. Ultimately, what this is all about is collapsing the distance between a great idea and actually getting it done. It's about letting the machines handle the how so that you are completely free to focus on the why. Your strategic impact can just skyrocket. You know, some people in this space believe that having a digital twin will eventually be seen as a fundamental human right, kind of like how we see internet access today. The technology isn't a what if anymore. It's here, and it's advancing like crazy. So the question is no longer if, but when. And more importantly, are you ready to meet yours?